Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Cougar-licious Clubhouse, where we feature women who stand in their own power, celebrates the divine diva, and enjoys a little eye candy. And today we have three actually very special guests. We have Sybil and Joel Raiman, Sybil Raiman right there, and her hubby Joel Raiman. And they're great locals here. We're going to find out a lot about what they do together because they're always on the stage and they're always energetic and they do videos. It's great fun. And we also have another special guest, Jennifer Campagna. And she is the chief CEO of Web&Funnel, which is a sponsor of our show, and she is actually going to be talking about the brains behind the websites. Can't wait to talk to her. And as you know, I'm your host, Donna Joy, and I am one of those full-blooded, red-headed, blue-eyed Italians. I am so Italian that when I go on a date, I tell them, if you can't handle the sauce, stay out of my kitchen. Take it away.
Cougar-licious, in my power I rise with every step I take. I light up the skies, celebrating me. I'm a star shining bright, enjoying all the eye candy under the moonlight. Oh, Cougar-licious, watch me take my stand, grooving to the beat. Come and take my hand.
Yeah. Can love to hear that song. Love to hear. Can't get it out of my head. And welcome back again. I'm here in the studio with Sybil and Joel Raiman, as I said, and they're going to be two special guests that we're going to be talking to. I first want to get started by recognizing and thanking our sponsors for the show. We have Coldwell Banker with Laurel Caprio, Ledgerly with Mike Abrahamian, Web&Funnel with Jennifer Campagna. You'll be meeting her in a few minutes. And of course, Huddle Brewing Company when you want to stop by in the Arts District and just relax and have yourself a beer. And also our great friends at Linder Health Skincare. Linder Health Skincare, healthcare for your skin. If you go to linderhealth.com/Donna, order some products, they'll send you a free gift. Just like saying Donna sent you. So, and I'd like to also thank all our subscribers. We keep growing every single week. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost a thing. And you'll be notified every week when an new episode hits. And just like, share, and subscribe, tell your friends and have them get in on the fun too. So, without any further ado, I would like to bring on Jennifer Campagna. Jen, how are you?
Hi, I'm super. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's good to have you on. You know, I just keep telling people, you know, I had my website up, for well over a year. I didn't know what I had on my hands. I mean, I really didn't know the power of that site. It's a beautiful site, but you know, how do you get people to it? How do you get them to find you? How do you utilize SEO optimization and all these fancy terms? And then I found you. Actually, we found each other, you know, through the show. We contacted each other, and you have been working on my site for the past 2 or 3 months, and it has just taken off. And so I wanted this opportunity to have you tell us, you know, exactly what goes on behind the scenes on a website.
Oh, golly, what goes on behind the scenes? All kinds of fun stuff. Well, first of all, I have to tell this. I feel like I have to back up and just tell this really quick story.
Okay.
I was watching one of your videos on your website, and I had coffee in my hand, and I want to warn everybody watching, never have coffee or any beverage in your hand while you're watching one of Donna's skits, because I nearly ruined my computer by spitting coffee all over my laptop. But it was hilarious. Like what I don't even know, I can't give it justice, but it was like the easy no-bake oven.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Lost it.
Yes, being a cougar and menopause, and it's like, the Supreme Court doesn't care what I do with my body. I'm like an easy no-bake oven, right? Yeah, that always gets a laugh. That's a good one that always gets a laugh, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Jen. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. So, and also working on your website is my pleasure. So yeah, what goes on behind the scenes? All kinds of fun stuff, really. Because we connect and we go over, your target audience, and we drill into where we want to go. And you're just absolutely sweeping Google right now. So
Yeah, but how did you get me to do that? That's what I don't understand. There's all this talk about SEO optimization. I know that. And then you were telling me something about you have to talk Google language versus SEO language. What is that all about?
Yeah. So I had a really hard time wrapping my brain around this years ago, but once I did, the light really shone for me, and I want to share this to anybody watching, is when you're building a website, when you're designing it, or if you're putting in the technical SEO in the background, you should design it and communicate to Google directly, not necessarily to your audience. Of course, we want to speak to the audience and make it a great user experience, but at the end of the day, we want to make sure that Google's happy when they crawl your website. And so, yes, we go over your target audience, and then I do research and I figure out what are they actually Googling? What words are they using? Let's connect with them where they are. And that's how we get that organic traffic. And that's what we've done with our SEO. And now we've moved on to AEO, which is 10 times more exciting for me. That's answer engine optimization. And so we are figuring out exactly what questions that your target audience is asking Google, asking AI, and we're layering in that content into your website. And when we do that, when Google crawls your website or anybody goes on to search for you, you're going to populate in the AI response. That's what we're doing.
It sounds simple, doesn't it? Doesn't that just sound simple? You just have to be able to talk Googlese and SEOs and all that good stuff, but it has really driven traffic to my site. I mean, I can't believe and then also I think we were looking at where the viewers were coming from, and originally it was like all desktop, and now it's topped by mobile. We didn't really have a mobile audience, and now all of a sudden mobile is higher than my desktop. It's just phenomenal. It's like magic. So tell us, how did you get into this? How long have you been working with your company? And I know you have a very interesting story behind this.
Not always, right? Well, I had a phenomenal advertising teacher 25 years ago, and she really shone the light for me of advertising and what we can do. And I learned websites about 25 years ago, didn't really fall in love with it. And about 5 years ago, I was pregnant with twins. My sister called me and said, I need a website and I need it like next week. I need help. And naturally it's my sister. And so I built her a website, boom. And I got the bug. There you go. I started my company unofficially about 5.5 years ago, Web&Funnel, and here we are today. And I absolutely love it. I am absolutely Cougar-licious. I stand in my power.
That's right.
I celebrate the fun and do that.
and we always enjoy a little eye candy.
Yeah,
yes.
I got pretty fortunate. My husband's pretty good eye candy.
Oh yeah, your husband's very nice eye candy. I've seen clips of him. Absolutely. And your children are adorable. Your children are just adorable. And so I think, what types of companies do you work with? I mean, aside from fun, creative, eccentric companies, what other companies do you work with?
I'm currently working for a Baptist church, building their website. And so obviously their SEO and their campaign is pretty opposite of yours. So that's pretty fun. I'll be working on a decal website shortly. A lot of real estate agents come my way. I have a medical website as well. And it's all across the board, right? I even have a friend who works in spirituality. And so what I love about it is it doesn't matter what your business is. I get to learn about it. I get to research it, which feeds my brain. And then I get to do something for you.
And that's exactly the advertising field. You're always dealing with different companies every single day. And it's one thing that I know I've always enjoyed about advertising is that no 2 days are ever alike. because you're always learning something new. And you're always growing in different areas. Yeah, yeah. Well, Jennifer, it has been absolutely a pleasure. This is my high tech right here, Jen. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show with us. If you'd like to stick around, feel free to stick around for the rest of the show. But until then, let's sign off for now, and I'll talk to you on our next conference.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Nice to meet you all.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you.
Bye. Wasn't that something? Isn't she something?
Amazing.
It's just, yeah, it really is. And she's so sharp. I mean, so smart. And she started in the business 25 years ago.
It's magic to me.
Yeah, oh, it's all magic. It's all magic. And so are the two of you.
Right, thank you.
Okay, all right. Well, you got to be used to this applause. Yeah.
It's always nice.
Yeah.
It doesn't wear thin.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I'm just thrilled that you're on the show with us today, because, I mean, you are probably two of the most energetic
Octogenarians.
well, you know, like I said, you know, I'm retired. I'm a retired baby boomer, you know, and I refuse to get old. And I think we all kind of share that same concept, you know. You don't get old. You have to just keep moving. But you've, and you do a lot of performances around town. Go ahead.
Well, we just reinvent ourselves about every decade.
Well, I know the two of you have been married quite a while.
62 years.
All my life.
To each other. Yeah.
Thank you.
And we're actually from the same state.
From Connecticut.
Yes.
And when
Yeah.
I found out you were from Connecticut, I got so excited because it's the third smallest state and you don't meet a lot of people. And we grew up, of course, 20 years apart, about what, half hour from each other?
Connecticut's only about this big anyway, so a half hour's not that big.
Yeah.
But you know, to tell you the truth, you know, most people stay in Connecticut. Hi to our Connecticut peeps, by the way, out there.
That's why it's called the land of steady
Go
habits.
Huskies.
It's the land of what?
Steady habits.
The land of steady habits.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard that, Joel.
Oh.
Really? Yeah.
You've been away too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, did you move from Connecticut to Las Vegas? or-
Connecticut to New Jersey.
Jersey.
If you remember ShopRite Supermarket.
Yes, I do.
He was the pharmacy
Director for
supervisor.
For
You were the
Wakeford
pharmacy
Foods.
For
director?
Wakeford Foods, yeah.
So, are you a pharmacist,
Yeah.
Joel?
Well, he was.
Was.
You were?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so you know where all the good drugs are then. Yeah.
Yeah. But I dealt the honest ones. I didn't do the other street drugs.
No, it's good to have him because when you go to the doctor, he knows more than they do. I mean,
Yeah.
he'll
Yeah.
say, no, this, you know, over the age of 65, this isn't good. Don't use that.
Really? I'm going to
yeah.
have to go over my meds with you then, Joel.
No
I
problem.
will. Yeah, I would love to, because sometimes I go, do I really need this? I don't
not.
think so. Probably not. Yeah, exactly. So you were with the pharmacies, and in New Jersey.
Right.
And then what happened?
He needed a hip replacement in his 40s, so when we were on a 45
steep
degree,
hill.
a very steep hill, and we started looking around for places where the weather was nice.
But you don't shovel the sun here.
Yeah.
You know, so
And
don't have to shovel snow anymore.
we found
don't
out
shovel the
that
snow.
Vegas, this is 1990, so Las Vegas needed pharmacists, and he put out some queries and who
Took
was
a
it?
job here.
Yeah,
And
took
you
a
got the job?
here.
Yeah. Well, isn't that usually the way, though?
And then
you know?
I was a teacher and I had to become licensed here, so I subbed, which was, you know, there was no MapQuest or anything then, and so I learned my way around the city, which was much smaller. What was it, about 600,000-700,000 when we moved?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
it's
so you
almost
had-
small then, yeah.
3
You had about
million.
2 or 3 streets or something that intersected with
Yeah,
the strip, and
Now
outside
it's
of that.
2.5 million heading
Yeah,
toward
2.5
3
million.
I
million.
know. Isn't that
It's
amazing?
incredible.
Well, you know, when I moved to San Diego in 1973, there was only 250,000 in the county.
Wow.
Okay. And now it's like 5 million.
Yeah.
You know, it's that type of thing. That's how fast it grew. Same thing like Vegas.
Yeah.
It just kind of
And
like,
half the builders in town are from California.
oh, yeah.
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 Put that block wall up and squeeze the homes in.
Well, exactly. You know, and I see some developments in Las Vegas that remind me of some of the same housing developments in San Diego,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just wonder whether or not
Same
they
builders, probably.
Yeah,
same
same
builders or
builders.
affiliates or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So, but anyway, so I understand, Sybil, you have a degree in theater arts.
Yep, University of Connecticut.
You
1960, yeah, go Huskies,
Yeah.
1966. And I taught speech and theater and English. And when I moved here, I got my master's in English as a second language and worked till I was 75. And I probably would have still been working, but I needed a little nap before we went out at night. So
And
we
you are
were-
always out.
yeah, we're
Wow.
always out. This is just the most wonderful city. And on my Facebook page, I try to gear it where you can find entertainment at a reasonable price. If you want to pay $800 a ticket, that's wonderful. But we live in a retirement community, and most people, I can find free everything. And I have a group of ladies. We started pre-COVID, maybe 2017. We're called the Poker Wives. And each Wednesday, every Wednesday night when the husbands play poker,
She organized the whole
we
group.
go out
I'll bet
and
she
we're
did.
recognized everywhere
The
now.
Poker Wives.
Yeah.
And I'd say ages, our oldest lady is 93, and the youngest, we have a little mascot, about 55, but most are in their 60s
Well, I can
and
fit in
70s.
I can fit in there
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah, do you have to have a husband?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, a lot don't have husbands.
They killed them all.
You don't have to have that
They got rid of them.
qualifier.
No, a lot aren't even, I mean, their husbands don't play. And we were just at a local Mediterranean restaurant last week, and this young man came running over to us, and he said, "I know you beautiful ladies." I mean, not many, we don't turn a lot of heads at this age. And he had known us because the second Saturday of every month we go to see one of our favorite entertainers for free, a 2-hour show.
For free. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, Sybil,
Best price in town.
Yeah, Sybil always organizes the best events
Yeah.
and always brings her friends. I know you've brought many of your friends to my shows.
Yeah.
Which I greatly, deeply appreciate
And they
as
love,
well.
and last week we had a coup because you spoke at our
At your luncheon.
yeah, at a
Yes.
luncheon over for 100 ladies.
Yeah.
And they loved you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very
and
much.
I've gotten them a lot of entertainers, and I think you might have been the favorite because they never write me a thank you note. And this time
wow.
they did.
You're so
them.
sweet.
It was a
Thank you.
beautiful
How
note,
wonderful.
really.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, but the two of you are also performers,
Right.
Yeah.
right? You at the Starbright Theater.
Starbright Theater in
Yes.
Sun City, Summerlin.
And I think we have a couple of pictures as well at some of the. I don't know where this is. This looks like it's some kind of.
yeah, we were at a party.
At a party, but we also have, I think, this
There
one
we
here.
that we
I
just
played
did
Big
that.
Julie.
Yes.
That's Guys and Dolls.
Uh-huh.
And I was hotbox dancer, and I was in the Havana one, and I also, that's not my mission costume, but I was also a member of the mission band.
Uh-huh.
And I have never had a knee or a hip replacement, so I'm pretty valuable.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
dance thing. I have all my own parts.
So you've kind of gone, full circle from having your theater arts degree into teaching, into coming to Vegas, getting into the vibrant theater community.
Yeah.
And now you do shows with Starbright, but you also do other.
Oh, well, what had happened, we had...
Jump in any time, Joel.
No, that's
anytime.
fine. She's doing a great
Well,
job.
no, tell them he got a. Well, I'll tell you what happened. So about 3 shows ago, someone saw us and said they were just starting, or I just started hearing about it, with content creation videos, and they say we really need pathetic older people.
And we seem to be pretty good at improv.
And people
so.
have seen us.
And most of it's improv. They just give you an outline, and
Right.
Yeah.
the whole script is what we create.
We're always
Right,
getting
right.
robbed, or we're very good. They're called kindness videos. And
I saw them.
Yeah, and we have a young director. He's about 25, and it's wonderful just to, because when you live in a community with 14,000 people over the age of 55, you have to kind of get out to see how the other half lives.
And then we got into some of the commercials.
Yeah, then we started doing, and you'll see
Internet
us,
commercials.
we do
Internet commercials.
Yeah, we do.
See, I mean, they're like all over the place. They do commercials. They do content creation. They do stage plays. They are phenomenal.
And we do some background in movies. We've been in Hacks.
You've been
Yeah,
in Hacks.
In fact,
And
one of the local entertainers.
Mayhem, we did,
we just did Mayhem.
Yeah.
And aren't you going someplace tomorrow, Joe?
I have a movie tomorrow.
She has a
you
movie,
have a
yeah.
movie tomorrow.
A student at a CSN. But they don't know a lot of people over 80, and they needed a grandma, and
she qualified.
Yeah, and I qualified. So, but they have to make me look older. I had to go out and buy a white wig because people don't think 80-year-olds, look
Exactly,
like this.
that look like a diva.
I'd
Okay?
like to get rid of the stereotype that just because you're 80, you have to look or dress a certain way. No, if you ever bump into us in one of the local restaurants, I mean, we're pretty hot on Wednesday nights,
Yeah,
those poker wives.
Oh, I've got to come in and join you because I don't know if I'm hot enough.
Oh, you
All
are
I know
hot
is that
enough.
you are very Cougar-licious. I knew this from the beginning, from the first time I saw Sybil.
And he has a wonderful position. Again, he got through the same content. Vegas, even though it's big now, a lot of it is who you know, to help you move ahead.
What I found with the community, because I only moved here 8 years ago, people who have been in this town for the last 30, 40, 50 years, they all know each other, and it's a great, vibrant community, very vibrant,
Yes, it really
creative
is.
community, and everybody works together and helps each other. I have not. I mean, I just was so thankful when I first. I didn't know what to expect when I moved to Las Vegas. I said, "Oh, I'm just going to go to Las Vegas. I'm going to learn how to write comedy, blah blah blah." And now all of a sudden, it's just like I don't know
You're a
why.
celebrity.
I don't know why I didn't move here sooner.
Yeah, you're up there with some of the big ones.
Oh yeah.
But it's funny how
That's right.
one thing leads to another. So through this person who had kind of discovered us, tell him what you do at UNLV.
I'm also a standardized patient.
A standardized patient.
Patient.
So what is this?
When the med students, they go through a section and they learn they have to deal with a real patient. And we're the real patient.
Now,
They give us a script.
oh wow.
And we pretend we have that illness, whatever the physical conditions are.
Now, can you
And
take
they-
on any characteristics of a
Yeah,
patient?
that's what you have
You
to
could be
do.
ornery, or you could
Yeah,
be,
you
or
could be nice.
sweet,
you
or
could be one who kind of drifts away on the subject matter and leads them astray. But they want that
Wow.
because they got to learn how to deal with real people.
Well, I guess, yeah, it's
Yeah.
certainly a lot better than having a crash test dummy in the.
Well,
the
they
bed,
do
right?
have, some of the dummies they work on
Right.
cost like around $130,000.
Right, and you go for
I'm free. Next to nothing.
No, it's not for
$130,000 or a ham sandwich.
Yeah, pretty much. But
Which
they're
do you
really
want?
very nice. They treat us nicely.
Oh, how fabulous!
There's a very vibrant indie movie group here, and on July 4th, because some we get paid for, and some
we
things
do.
I just want to do. I didn't know much about movies and how they're done, and so July 4th, someone who I didn't know, I had just seen his work, put a call out and said, hey, I'm doing a music video and I'd love people to show up. A lot of times we're too old, especially for music videos.
Right.
We don't do mosh. What do they call mosh?
Mosh pits?
Yeah, we don't do
Yeah,
that.
they don't
no.
carry you through the.
No.
But
Yeah.
this was like a Frank Sinatra vibe, and it was downtown.
At a nightclub.
In a nightclub.
How fun.
And the gentleman who it was before is in his late 70s, and his song is hitting tops at the country western charts. So it's just nice to be part
And they've won
of
awards
Right.
for that video.
Yeah, for that video.
Wow.
So, it's not even for the money.
We just love
Part of
doing
it.
this.
Yeah,
It's to be
just-
part of it,
and-
to be active,
Yeah.
Yeah, and just to see other people.
and to be relevant.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I think that's it too. You know,
Yeah.
it's not just being busy, but it's being busy and being relevant.
Yeah, you won't
You
see
know.
us sitting watching television for hours
I don't know
on
how
end.
to.
I know.
I don't
I
know
know.
how to turn on the. He cuts. you need to turn it on with this and move it with that and change the volume with that. I think there's
She
nothing.
thinks
I
that's
would-
by accident that happens.
Oh God! Oh my goodness! Look at this. Our time is
Oh,
our,
wow.
our time is running down already. Before first of all, this is for you,
Oh,
Sybil and Joel.
Thank you.
Yes. Lovely,
you.
lovely to have you with us. I want to just take a few moments because people always ask me about what goes on in the show and where can they find this, where can they find that. And all they have to do is go on to my website. Everything is on my website. Whenever you want to find something out about the website, there's all kinds of things. You can sign up for our newsletter. You can get a link to this program. You'll find out our events. There's the event I was at with you, Sybil. And of course, we also have our on-store line, our online store that has a bunch of products, Cougar-licious.
really cute clothes.
Yeah, T-shirts and hats and wine glasses and
I'm
panties.
going to get
and-
one of those shirts for all the ladies in the club. Cougar-licious
Oh, that
and
would
the
be
Polka
great.
Wives.
That would be great. And by the way, I also just want to mention to the viewers that when you sign up for the newsletter, each month you'll get a newsletter. And this month's newsletter, we're going to be talking about, I'm setting up an online cocktail hour in December. So if you go on, grab a piece of merchandise off the store, send me your pic with the merchandise, and you'll be sent the link on December 14th. Excuse me. So that's what goes on the website. So if you miss anything here, just go to Cougarlicious.com, and then you'll find out all that information. Recognizing our sponsors, thanking them for supporting the show. Without your efforts and without your support, I mean, it really helps keeping the channel going. Caldwell Banker with Laurel, and Ledgerly with Mike, and Web&Funnel with Jennifer, and Huddle Brewing with Lisa, and also our friends with Linder Health Skincare. Thank you all so much for sponsoring the show. I'd also like to remind everybody to please like, share, and subscribe to the channel because you keep helping the channel build and you're very much appreciated, and it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. So until next time, I think we're just going to have to say bye for now. And thank you to all our guests.